She tryna go to the stars. She been off drugs all day. She think that she landed in Mars. Got hella Jason X-ray and I got a sniper if they far. Damn, the cops on my motherfucker.
Yes. And we back, man. What's good, Intuition family? You already know who it is. Your boy Cody Sneed, SDS. Yours truly. Today is a very special day. This is the first guest on Intuition Podcast. Thank you again for the love and support. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, and let's just get right into it, man. First off, let's introduce our new guest. This is my friend Karizma. She has her own podcast. Please tune in to the Karizma Effect on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, and please make sure to show her love. Karizma, introduce yourself to the Intuition family.
Hi guys, my name is Karizma Garcia, and like you said, I do have my own podcast, The Karizma Effect, on YouTube, so go watch that.
And let's just get right to the video. I'll let your boy.
The first question is, how do you feel about seriously dating at a young age?
Seriously dating at a young age? I mean, I feel like it's cool only if you're ready for it, though. Okay. Because it's like, I feel like a lot of us, we in a kind of state now where we, we learning about ourselves, we growing on a daily, we finding out our likes, our dislikes, what we would want in a relationship or what we want our relationship to be like in our eyes. So I feel like you should only do it if you're ready and if you feel like you got you're never going to be like 100% ready, but if you feel like in your heart of hearts, like you wouldn't be the worst person to be in a relationship with at the time, you know what I'm saying? What about you?
Kind of like you have to prepare yourself before you jump into anything. Kind of, we were talking about this the other day, how you have to be whole with yourself before you expect like somebody else to be pouring into your bucket and you haven't even poured into your own bucket. But honestly, I think you should wait. If you don't know who you are, how do you expect somebody else to cater to you the way you want to be? I feel like it's just going to cause extra problems. And if you don't know what you want, it's going to cause confusion to other people, you know what I mean?
And I feel like, too, a lot of people, when they come in relationships, like, they feel like people should, like, know their expectations. Or, like, basically, like, you can read my mind, I can read your mind. That's not the truth, guys. Like, you have to constantly express, what you want, what you think things should be like in your relationship, and y'all should always come to a compromise. Because it's like, one thing about it is like, if you truly love a person and a person truly love you, like y'all are gonna make it work to make each other happy and do what it needs to be done for y'all relationship to succeed.
What? I'm just listening to
Go ahead, man.
I was gonna say that goes into mind reading and like communication. Like you can't expect somebody to just know what you want, especially this is both of y'all first time doing this. Like none of you guys have the instructions or manual on how to succeed in a relationship, and you're trying to figure it out together.
Do you think you should be in a relationship with somebody that's been in a lot more than you? Like say,
like they have more experience?
Yeah, like say you meet a guy, like you're like his fourth girlfriend.
Well, I don't think it matters because I think some people just get it like on the first time, and some people like they take a couple tries.
Dudes, don't be the girl's first good man. It will not turn out right.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Don't be the girl's first good guy she ever had in her life. She'll take it for granted. Trust me. I've been there. I've been in those shoes. I was that guy.
He's a good guy, y'all.
I'm not speaking from something I seen off of TikTok or Instagram. I was that guy. Took it for granted. It's a lot of toxicity in it, and they don't really understand. Like they appreciate it, but at the same time they really don't. It's kind of like they take it for granted for sure, and then it's like afterwards it's like, dang, I really was terrible to him. Yeah, you were. You were terrible. Yeah, and I'm not saying that every girl is gonna be like that, but I just tell a lot of guys, don't be a girl's first boyfriend or first, good guy she's ever been with.
But you gotta start somewhere.
Do you?
What are you saying? Like, be the first bad guy? Like
No, I'm not saying be the first bad guy, but if all her previous relationships is toxic, and then you're just the one bright spot.
Keep the toxic train.
No, not keep the toxic train, but it's like if you see if you're talking and trying to get to know a girl. And she's telling you stuff like, yeah, I've never been with a guy that's really treated me right, or this and this. Like, your antenna should go up. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe I should stay away from this girl.
Okay. Or let her heal.
Yeah, she's not the one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I get you. Next question. Okay, hold on. Okay, transparency when it comes to relationships. I was just talking about this transparency versus honesty. I think everybody rather have transparency because honesty is just telling me like the truth when I ask a question. Transparency is telling me the truth without me having to ask a question. You know what I mean? So,
like, give an example.
Like, if I ask you, honesty is like if I ask you where'd you go today and you give me a list of where you went. And transparency is you telling me before I have to ask you where you went.
Oh.
Like just being like.
What is up with girls in that? I've never got that before.
Transparency.
It's like telling you, or it's like y'all basically like expect it in a sense. I don't get that. Where did that come from? Seriously,
well, I don't think you have to tell us everything. But I think like maybe like not letting us know, but like being open and communicative.
Okay.
Is that a word?
Communicating?
Yeah.
Communicating?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel it, but I mean, I feel like a lot of things, based on what you just said, it's not about what you say, but how you say it to a person. And so it's like, it's nothing wrong with being honest in a relationship, because I feel like honesty, that's probably like a top 5 thing that any relationship should have. But it's like boys don't think like that. Like, I just should be telling you, like, if you ask, for sure. Yeah, at least I don't. I can't speak for all men, but I just know for like me and my homeboys, I just can't like, not understand I don't want you to expect, but I'm just like, I would never be like, oh, well, let me do this because I know that's what she's looking for from me. No. It's like if you ask, I'll be honest about what I had going on that day, but as far as transparency, because what you say, what is it again? You're doing it,
before,
no. I'm just being serious.
Boys are not a fan of transparency. I get you. But I'm saying like, just to have open communication. Like not necessarily if like I'm not always trying to ask you questions. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather you just like let me know. Like especially if it's important. If it's important.
Oh, to you. Well, I wish you would have said vulnerable. I wish you said be. Well, you could. That is a sense of vulnerable. Okay. Like telling you things, and opening it up. What because that's like if you ask me, it's almost like when you have a conversation with people, you have to think about it like a game of catch, right? A real wise man told me this once. It's like, if I ask you, what is your favorite, food, and you say chicken, so then I have to go get the ball, bring it back to me, throw it back to you and say, why is your favorite food chicken?
Right.
When the first time you could have said, my favorite food is chicken because my mom used to cook it for me all the time. I enjoy this flavor. I like wings and drumsticks instead of thighs. It's stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just, it's bringing more into the conversation, and it's like almost like I'm trying to drag everything out of you, or you dragging everything out of me. Is that what transparency is? Okay.
Yes. Like I'm not trying to drag it out of you the whole time. I would love you to just tell me.
It's like, okay, you asked me about how I grew up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I grew up cool and didn't have much, but that was it. Instead of me saying, well, I grew up like da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and really, elaborating on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you should have said it.
Yeah. Okay, well, now we get what I was trying to say.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Next question is, sorry, there's a lot of words. Oh, do you think like being jealous is toxic? And if like you're not jealous, is that a bad thing?
No. And I want y'all to understand this right now, what I'm finna say. I'm finna say some mind-blowing things right now. Jealousy is not a bad thing, but at the same time, why do you want your partner to be jealous? Like, think about that in simple terms. Why do you want the person that you want to be with, supposedly? Why do you want him or her to be jealous? What is it? What are you trying to? Why are you trying to get a certain reaction out of them, or what are you doing to make them jealous?
Right.
What boundary? And that's the thing. Like, I feel like jealousy comes from like people not having boundaries or not understanding a person's boundaries. Like, a boundary is a real thing, and if you keep crossing it numerous times over and over again, especially if a person already told you how they felt about it, it's like at the point it looks like, do you even respect me at this point? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
was thinking, like, you shouldn't want your partner to be jealous because, I don't know, it's a give or take. I think, like, I have a conditioned mindset and then, like, a correct mindset. Wait. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me put my thing on. Do not disturb so it doesn't ding. But yeah, I think inherently it's nice when somebody acts jealous, like, because it shows that they care. But at the same time, like, it's not necessary, because you should, like, already know that they care from other, like, examples. Like, jealousy is probably not the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, why are you doing things to get me out of character?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For me to show you that I care.
Right. But some people are jealous, like, not doing anything. Like, I didn't do anything to you. Like, you just decided to, like, be jealous about it.
Is jealousy the same thing as insecurity?
No. Otherwise, it would be the same word.
So what is the difference?
Insecurity, well, jealousy comes from insecurity.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're jealous because you feel some type of way
about
something.
Something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's like boundaries these days in our in our generation is like crazy. Like, these girls, they have boyfriends and vice versa, and then they liking other
plural.
Yeah, with a plural. Yes, with a plural. Yes. And you know, a girl could have a whole boyfriend. She liking other dudes' stories. You know, it's just like for me, like, if I found out my girlfriend was liking another dude's story,
Who do you know that's doing this?
a lot. Girls do it to me.
With a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Interesting.
With a boyfriend.
Interesting.
You have a man and you're doing it. This is disgusting. Why don't? That's what I'm saying. Like that.
Well, boys do the same thing.
They do. That's what I'm saying. And people don't get it. That's just, you don't have no respect for them. That's bottom line.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why people are with people that they really don't want to be with.
But that's not boundaries. That's just common decency, like respect.
No cap.
So people don't have respect nowadays. These little kids are.
But I'm saying though, if you know it's a boundary, and you still cross it, exactly. Because if you keep crossing the boundary, if somebody's told you about, you don't respect them.
Yeah.
Especially if you know you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Or trying to sneak around, go behind their back.
There you go.
Yeah. I need to know who these females are that, because he lives in a boy world, I live in a female world, and I'm like, nobody's. Well, I don't know anybody that's in a relationship. Do you know anybody that's in a relationship?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Right now.
In here or in general? Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know anybody that's in a relationship.
A lot of people. They don't post their boyfriend. They don't post their girlfriend. And sometimes I wonder why. I know why, but I wonder why.
How do you feel about that, posting girlfriend or boyfriend? Or like people that you're talking to?
I feel fine about it. If you want it, you should. If you want to show off your partner, you know, you should. But at the same time, if you want to keep things private, I understand, because, you know, a lot of people, once they figure out who you date, you know, people try to ruin things, you know. Like today, if you was to pop out with a guy today, it might be a dude that you haven't talked to in a while, like, this the dude you want to be with over me? It's like, people do stuff like that. Yeah. And girls do stuff like that too.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, people are trying to mess up a good thing. And, you know, and social media is the killer of that too. Yeah. It's like, you know, a lot of these people feel like they have options when they really don't. And it's just sad, because it's like, and I also feel like too, if you're going to post your partner, you know, do it because you want to. Be proud of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't really be worried about hiding it from somebody you used to talk to or you still find attractive in a sense. Because it's like, if you're really with that person, like, be with that person.
Right.
Because it don't matter what, you know. You should just like that person. You shouldn't be worried about that girl or that boy. You know what I'm saying? That you used to talk to, or you know what I'm saying? It's just like that. So I feel like people you should. That's why I say about the settling thing. Like, people need to be proud of who they with. Like, seriously, you need to look at the person you next to. Like, hey, that's my girl. Hey, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And be proud of who you with for real. Because these people they settling for people they have no.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think it depends, because I would say for me specifically, it depends, because some people, depending on the person, I feel like I would not post that person if he was missing. Like, I just don't want people in my business. But I feel like maybe once I get older and like more mature and like don't care like what other people think, because as soon as somebody sees, it doesn't matter who it is, like, as soon as somebody sees like you in a relationship, they're gonna like compare, you know, like, oh, like she wants this person over me, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's just very, I don't want to have like that negative energy out there. Okay. But I would post them like saying like I'm secure and like, you know, I love this person that I'm with, but
okay,
not right now.
Man, I get it, but I don't get that because it's like I feel like a lot of people in our generation, like they say I want a private life and I don't want nobody in my business, but it's like
you're really just hiding something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because it's like if to me, I truly feel that because it's just like, you know, if that's your boyfriend, that's your girlfriend, that's your wife, that's your husband, you wouldn't have no problem showing off to the world. Especially you show the world what you're doing, where you going, where you eating, the friends you with, but you won't show your partner.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. What do you really have to hide?
It's because other people's what's the word? Other people's
opinions?
Interpretation. Yeah.
Interpretation.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is,
it's almost some outside noise. Yeah.
It's like if you really like them, the person you with, what does it matter? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you only supposed to be about that person. Like, where's that fear coming from? Are you still afraid of losing somebody you used to have, or you don't want somebody you know what I'm saying? It's all type of things that I just be thinking about with that. It's kind of crazy. It really is.
Have you ever posted a girlfriend before?
Yeah, when I had one in high school. Yeah. And I had no problem doing it.
You know, I know some girls in high school, like my sisters, or girls I would consider my sisters. They post like their boyfriends, and they're like, "Oh, I love him." I'm like, "Girl, what?"
Yeah. Why? Because they like them for real. They like them for real. And you know why? They don't feel like they got nothing to hide from nobody.
It would take a lot for me to post a boy and be like, "Oh, I love him, y'all. That's my man." Like, I'm not doing that.
Why?
Because. For what? Why? Why?
No. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, guys?
I can't. No.
What?
No.
I just tell people you need to be proud of who you with.
It's not about being proud. It's about like. It's about. I don't know.
Tell me something good.
I feel like so many people are just judgmental. It's not about like how other people perceive you, but it's like. Okay, I don't want you to know everything that I got going on. Okay. Hey. This is exactly
viewers right now. You see what she just said about being judgmental and all these other things? I want y'all to go read this book by Mel Robinson. It's called The Let Them Theory. Let people think what they want to think. Do you? You cannot control what anybody else says, what they do, how they feel. It's scientifically impossible. Impossible. I want y'all to remember that. Please, bro, please do not worry about what anybody else on social media has to say, and your family, your friends. Half the time, people are not even happy with themselves and what they got going on. You know, a lot of people, they'll be like, girl, why you with him? Bro, you can do much better than that. Whole time, when they go home, they're lonely. Lonely nights, they doing things they don't got no business doing. Because why? They trying to fill a void in the feeling they got too. But meanwhile, you can be happy with your person, and you don't care about what nobody say. You know why? Because you're not worried about nobody else's judgments, and you doing it for you, and not for nobody else. Yeah. I was like, hey, think about that. Like I'm gonna say it again. You on your social media, you post your face, your friends, where you go, vacations, and what you eat. But you won't post your partner? Come on, man.
I don't know. It's conditioning, y'all. Social media has like ruined my brain, but that's just what I think.
It is. It's kind of crazy. It ain't ruined mine. I can't get a good one.
So I'm not a good one?
Nah, you are for sure.
I'm dead. No, but I don't know. I don't know why I think that, honestly. I would not post. Honestly, I'm going to tell you what it is, but we're not going to add it to the video. I think it's because I'm a hater. Like, when I go on social media, I'm like, nope, she's not pretty enough. I'm better than her. You know what I mean?
That's definitely going in the video.
We're shopping it, y'all. But I'm just saying, like, I've seen girls be like, that's the girl he chose. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, but I'm not saying, like, girls would do that to the boy that I'm with. But I just don't want to even give them a chance. Like, I'm fully secure. I don't have to post for, like, validation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's not go into the video. Anyways, next question. Okay. First dates. What do you expect? What do you not expect? What's too much? What's too little? Tell me.
For all the guys, if you ask a girl to go out on the first date, please pay. It's the gentleman thing to do. Please pay. Please.
What do you think?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, do you think it has to be like an expensive, not expensive, but like somewhere like a dinner or something?
God, no. And for the guys again, if you go with a girl and she says you have to expend so much amount of money, she's not into you. Because a girl that doesn't really like a guy, she'll tell him things like, oh, you have to take me out to here and here to get to know me. The guy that she really likes, she'll go get a snow cone and walk around the park with.
Yeah.
Don't let it go over your head.
I was going to say, like, not that my audience is just the girls, but for the girls, don't think this boy has to be spending money and money and money and money just for one night. Like, honestly, if you think about it, they have to, okay. I think it's a lot of meaning. There's a lot more meaning in the things that are smaller. So, like, if it's a big grand gesture or, like, a big, like, fancy, like, what's somewhere expensive?
What, restaurant-wise?
Yeah. Like, if it's, like, a big, expensive dinner, like, it's not necessarily, what's, like, your ideal, like, first date?
It depends on the girl.
Really?
Like, what does she like? Yeah. Because, like, if the girl likes,
activities,
like art. If she's into art and books and she likes coffee or tea, we can go to a coffee shop or Starbucks. Then we can go to Barnes and Noble, get her a favorite book, and then I gotta feed you, so we can go either get lunch or dinner,
right?
Whatever that is,
right? I think it depends on who asks for the date. Like, exactly. If the boy asked you out, okay, the boy pays. If the girl asks you out, split the bill. I don't think the girl should ever have to pay for the boy unless
on a first date.
On a first date, I don't think a girl should have to pay for a boy unless it's like
that's real.
Not a date.
I don't know why I can't.
If that's like your homeboy and he's having some pay for his food, girl, it's okay. But if that's like,
No, I understand. But to me, realistically, I feel like a first date should be very like interactive. You can say intimate too. Okay, it just depends on during what time of the day is it gonna be intimate.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to have like 3 like solid dates before you like decide like if you should keep going or not?
What rom-com is this?
No, I'm saying for real, like something that's an activity, something that's more intimate, and something that's like playful.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
And then if you don't want to keep dating them, stop.
Like that. Yeah. But that's how they do it out there in Las Vegas. Where you from?
Okay, sure.
Okay. I just asked. That's how I do. But I just feel like
I've only been on a couple dates, and I was already talking to the person. So.
Yeah. And people have to really, and not just for first date, but people have to really decide what is a date to them, because a date could be anything. A date could be, if this is your girlfriend or somebody you've been with for a while, like a date could be at home. Making food, popping popcorn, watching a movie, putting a puzzle together.
Yeah.
A date could be going to Target. If you like books, going to Barnes and Nobles. If I know you like, Mexican food, taking you to a festival where they have food trucks at, and then going to like a museum or something that night. Like, it just gotta be creative, spontaneous, but also like thoughtful at the same time. Yeah. And it also doesn't have to include a lot of money. I don't believe so.
I think there's just a lot of like expectations and nerves around first dates. Like, but once you get a couple dates in there, then you can start doing like the fun stuff. Yeah. But ideal first date for me would be maybe like a picnic or something. I don't like such a formal setting.
Okay. That's
like
true.
Not necessarily like dinner, because then like you have that awkward bill comes type of thing. But I don't know. I've only had a couple date experiences, and sometimes I split the bill. Sometimes I.
Oh, for real? That's happened to you?
Split the bill?
On your first date?
Yeah, we're young. We're kids. I don't expect you to pay for me.
At NCAT you did this?
No, I have not dated nobody here.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about high school.
High school?
Yeah. High school, I had a lot of dates where we split the bill.
That's
totally fine with that. I was totally fine with that.
Yeah, no, that's real.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I have had a lot of days where, like, they paid for me. And, like, if we're going on multiple consecutive days, I don't expect you to pay for me every single time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like now, though, as a dude, like, if you don't at least have $200, you shouldn't be going out on a date. I'm serious. Stuff costs.
That's valid.
Stuff costs, and if you call yourself doing stuff the whole day, that adds up.
If you guys both get, like, entrees and, like, entrees themselves are like $30. Like, with a drink, it's like $30. So that's $60 between both of us. If we get dessert or something, that's even more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like dudes, you know, especially like if you were like a real man's man, it's like you don't ever want to seem like you don't have it. So it's like you always gonna make sure you have it.
Right, but these boys nowadays, they're not man's men.
What are they?
Boys.
I'm saying, give an example.
Like, they're, I don't know.
Do you feel like they're not go-getters or something? Is that what you're trying to say?
Go-getters? No, I'm just saying, like, a lot of people don't got it like that. Plus, the economy we live in, like, it's not only the boys' fault, you know, it's kind of the world's fault.
Yeah.
But next question. Oh, after first dates, what's the vibe? Do you expect, like, them to text you or to call you? Like,
the girl?
I want to know from your boy perspective. Like, would you text her or say, like, had a good time, hope to see you again,
No, I'm not doing no corny, cheesy stuff. I'm saying that to her face.
Oh, right,
and then
right.
If it's late at night, I just call her or text her the next morning. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
The next morning?
Yeah. See, if I just dropped you off at home at 10, 11 o'clock, I'm gonna go to bed.
Well, obviously, I'm saying the next morning's too early, not too late.
It's too early?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
Like, I just seen you. Why are you texting me?
See, guys, why you can't do nothing? That's why, I'm telling you, see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why, oh my God. See, this is why dudes don't want to do anything for y'all these days. I'm serious. Too early? The next day?
Morning?
Is this a dude you really like?
Text me like the afternoon, babe. I'm serious, girls. Is that crazy? I just seen you last night. You're gonna text me the next morning.
Nobody said I'm texting you at 8 a.m. Grand Rising, honey. Yeah. No, I did not say that.
Obviously.
No.
Okay, so what are you texting? Like, what are the words? You just had an amazing day. Closed out the night. It's the next morning. Wake up. Think about her.
Hope you have a really great day today. Simple. It's nothing cheesy, nothing corny, nothing. Good morning, sunshine. Had such a wonderful time with you last night. Hope you have a great day, honey. No.
The voice change is crazy.
No. I hope you have a blessed day today. Be safe. Simple.
Girls, how do we feel about that?
Y'all should feel good.
I can't tell how I'm supposed to feel. I'm dead. I don't know. I haven't had that happen to me enough times, so I wouldn't know, honestly.
So, but the morning is just, that's too early for you.
No, don't.
See, that's what y'all should do, guys. Y'all should take them out on a date and wait a week. then you call them. That's because what she just said, that's what it sounds like.
Because they're going to be thinking, no, honestly, this is what they're going to be thinking. If you don't text them, girls are real complicated, guys. I'm so sorry. But girls are going to be thinking, he hasn't texted me in a couple of days. Like, why is he not texting me? Did he not like me that much? Like, I thought there was a good vibe. No.
That's great.
Maybe
keep
like
intrigued, guys.
A day, or maybe text him that night. You know what you should do?
Don't be predictable.
You know what you should do? Later that night, you should be like, I'm so sorry I had a busy day. Like, I hope you had a great day. But to say hope I have a great day at the start of the day is kind of corny. I don't know. It might just be me.
Okay.
But just be, like, even if you weren't busy, just be like, I was busy, but I hope you had a great day. And then you could start a conversation like, what'd you do in that day? You know what I mean? You could keep talking.
Yeah, even if you ain't busy, make something up.
Yeah.
Say you went to the gym.
Yeah.
You changed the tire.
Yeah.
You did everything today.
There's no like specific instructions on this, y'all. I'm just going off of what I think. Yeah.
Give me the next question. I'm ready to talk.
Okay. Right. Next question. Okay. My next questions are not based off relationships. Okay. This is going into expectations like social media wise. And you know, like, I don't know if you have Snapchat, but people be checking like Snap scores and like followers. You know what I mean?
I haven't done that. I haven't had to use Snapchat in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't had Snapchat since like junior year of high school.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, like, do you think like it's not a red flag, but do you think it's like a deal breaker, like if people are like checking on you like that? Because I'm not saying I would check, because I don't want to scare y'all away, but I would check.
What do you mean checking on me?
Like if you go out and like check to see if you have more followers.
You see if I have a certain amount of followers.
Like more followers than you did when you left.
People do this? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes. Like, people will check your follower count if you tell them you're going out beforehand, and then they'll check it after to see who you were talking to.
Oh, like that. Okay. Nah.
It's so hot in here. I feel like I'm sweating.
No. I mean, it's sun, baby.
I literally never sweat. My shirt is wet. It's not good.
You never sweat?
No.
Okay. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Nah, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Me personally.
You think it's deal breaker? Like, why are you checking on me like that?
No, it's not. I just don't care.
Yeah.
And then girls is just like certain things as a dude, like y'all girls are funny. So it's like I would expect that.
Girls are dramatic.
Yeah, girls
like,
are funny.
Honestly.
It's like some things like not girls, but dudes get so like flustered about that a girl do, like I'll laugh at.
What's something they would get flustered about?
Like checking your location, or just
okay.
Who's that girl you seen he was talking to in the library or stuff like that? So you
just don't give it that much thought.
I don't. I just
laugh.
Secure. I just laugh at it because it's like you're a girl, you're concerned. It's cute. That's what I say in my head. I say that out loud too, but that's what I say. It's cute.
Right, because you have this like little ants view on everybody.
I don't know where you keep getting this ants views from. I really don't.
I swear. Cody just thinks he's like big dog on top of everybody. He's just sitting back, like watching everybody. You know.
I'm not better than nobody. I don't believe nobody better than me either.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. But do you do that? You done that by the looks of it? You have
what?
Check people's things.
The follower count? No, because I always forget. But I like if I remembered, I probably would. But I know a lot of girls like, because I've checked a lot of things, especially if you care about somebody. Like, I've checked a lot of things. But that could be not necessarily insecurity, but that could be like a jealousy type of thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know why I do it, y'all. I just do it. I think it's conditioning. And it's just like a girl thing to do. Like, a lot of girls have done that.
I just feel like certain things is just in girls' nature to do. I feel like as a guy, like, if you not a type of dude, like, you take everything so serious, or like, if a girl does something, she says one thing and now it just ruins your whole day, it's like, you can't even let it do it. It's like, they're girls, bro. Like, but I feel like that too because I have a lot of sisters. Like, I have 5. So it's like, and I have a mom and a bonus mom, so it's like, certain things is just like, women are women, so you see how women react, so it's like. You learned a lot of lessons from them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, no girl has ever shown me something that my sisters or moms haven't, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, nothing could ever be like. Yeah. You've lived with them? Yeah. Or no? Oh, okay. So Cody knows a lot, y'all. I love it. I always say I know a little bit. I don't know a lot. I know just a little bit. Yeah. I love it when boys have a lot of sisters, because my brother has a lot of sisters. And I feel like we just taught him so much. You know what I mean? How you feel about dudes having a lot of homegirls? Do you want the real answer? Yeah. Before you give yours, I only ask that because a girl has told me, she said that's a green flag. Because she, in her words, she said she said she feels like you can friend zone women, and not every woman you meet you want to do something with. I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about it like that. I was thinking green flag because like some boys need like a girl's perspective on certain things. I was thinking like if I'm with somebody and they're just talking to their homeboys all the time about like our situations, like maybe their homeboys will steer them incorrectly. Mm-hmm. So I do support like the girls
giving him a girl's view. But now if you're trying to like come between, like it's different. But I don't know. I don't know. I would have to see it. Like I would have to see how friendly you are, because like that's a little strange.
A little strange.
That's a little strange. If you have a lot of homegirls, like, okay, so what's the difference between? I would just think like, why pick me and not a homegirl? Like one of your homegirls, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like if you're around these girls all the time, like.
Because maybe he don't see them like that.
Right, but you would have to tell me like what the deal is. Like why didn't you pick her?
Why didn't I pick her to be my girlfriend? Mm-hmm. And it's like you said, for perspective, like not every girl that, you know, come into your life, even if she is very pretty, like you have to do something like romantically with.
Right.
Like that could be a girl like you've been cool with, and then later down the line in life, like she connected somebody and she ended up helping you get like an amazing job opportunity, right, or like help you with a connection to somebody that can, you know, take your life to the next level, or, you know, it's just simple things. Like not every pretty girl you meet you have to, you know, think about doing something with.
Right.
But you got to be mature though. I'm serious. No, but seriously, like the relationship between a female and a male is just a maturity thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like some girls might not think that. If, I don't know, I'm thinking like if we were friends like a while back and then like you come around again, you know, like girls might be thinking like off the dome, like maybe I just overlooked him.
And it's like, because I have homegirls and they're all beautiful. Like they're like, if some dudes seen them, they would, I have to have her.
Right.
It's like me, like I can never imagine myself doing something with them.
Yeah.
And
because
they're just my homegirls. That's just the way I see them. You know.
Do you feel like you put girls into a box, like when you meet them? I feel like this is very like, I feel like, okay, this is my theory, y'all. I feel like when boys meet girls, they put them in 3 boxes. Either like untouchable box, like so pretty I could never, or like that's just my homegirl, or that's somebody I would want to get to know. And when girls, the boys' boxes can't shift. Like if you're in the homegirl box, you're gonna stay in the homegirl box. If you're in the untouchable box, you're gonna stay in the untouchable box. But for girls, the boxes can shift. Like if I found you and I'm thinking, oh, this is just my homeboy, and then like later on, like we get closer and closer, you could switch into like a potential boyfriend box, you know what I mean? But I feel like boys, you can't switch the boxes. It's just a theory of mine.
You're wrong.
Why?
I don't, you know, boys don't think like that. It's just like, it's just all vibes. Like, I'm telling you, like, you, for real, you have to be a real mature guy to understand, like, you know, cause some girls you're gonna meet in your life, they're gonna be like really pretty, but you're gonna be like, the type of connection we have, like, I don't want to go to the next level with her, because it'll probably mess things up. Because it's like, you know, once you do certain things, you can't go, you cannot go back. I don't care what nobody say. Once you do certain things with a woman, a man and woman do certain things, you cannot go back to another position. You can't, oh, we're just friends. No, you're not. Stop lying. You're not friends. You're not friends.
Right.
You're not friends. So I don't believe that. I don't believe in that. Bro, I'm serious though.
I don't know. I have different views.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But all I'm saying is just.
But you don't think when you first meet a girl off jump, you think like, oh, that's just my homegirl. Oh, that's like.
No.
Really?
No. No. A lot of them have developed into that. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you see the girl.
Why is it that? Like, you was like, maybe I don't like everything about you.
It's like some girls you like, no, I have to. That's my type. I got it. Yeah, it's like that for sure. And then it's like some girls give homegirl vibe.
Oh, okay.
Like for real.
Say like somebody, but no.
Yeah. And they can be pretty too, but they just give like she real pretty, but she can be a real good homegirl though, for sure. It's like something like, I'm telling you, you don't have to do everything you see. That's all I'm saying. I'm serious.
Yeah,
Sorry, Grandma, but it's true.
I agree. I agree. Interesting. Well, I don't really have any more questions.
Okay, and this is cool. That's what I just wanted to have a good episode, have some good topics. Thank you guys again for tuning in to the Intuition Podcast and the Karizma Effect. This is episode 7. This is episode
4.
Episode 4 for her. Continue to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all the love and the support, and we'll holler at y'all again.
She wanna fuck with a star, she know a nigga dope. STS, Rogers, man, I know that nigga, whoa. Niggas always talking, yeah, complaining, but they broke.